On this segment, we're speaking with Allentown Security Systems, a well-known and trusted name in the area. And I'm here with Bob Heimbecker. And Bob, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. Tell us a little about Allentown, just a quick overview. I know you're located within the Lehigh Valley, but you serve a big region.
We do, and it's important that people realize that reputation and longevity, which you just mentioned, are so very important today in selecting a security company.
Well, you know, in getting right to the heart of the matter, what is it people should look for when they're selecting security? Because we live in a time where security could be the most important thing for your family and your home, as well as things you own.
That's correct, and again, I go back to reputation. If you're not looking to see that the company you're selecting off the internet, or somebody's going to knock on your front door and want to sell you a security system, if you're not doing some background checks on that company, you're making a big mistake.
Well, I know, just from experience that there are different types of security systems out there. Maybe you could give us a little indication of how you're so different, because, I mean, there are people that come through, I guess, what are these door knockers?
Door knockers, they're the bane of the established security company. Probably the biggest single problem is they have no regulations governing them. They come into an area like the Lehigh Valley and they literally go door to door, knocking on people's doors, and people welcome them into their home. And for the promise of a brand new security system, free equipment, and a monthly payment, and please put our yard sign in your front yard, we'll provide all of these services to you.
And so people just assume that they should give them carte blanche to their home and let them walk through. And
it amazes me that someone who would knock on your door, you would welcome them in and then walk them around your house and show them where literally everything that's important to you is stored in your house. What if you didn't buy from them?
Yeah.
Who's coming back? Where were they yesterday? Were they in the county jail? Did they just get out of the pen in another state and decide to knock on your door?
Yeah, so it's very important to know who you're working with, especially when you're talking about security. Now, a lot of these larger companies, maybe the 800 numbers, I mean, can they provide the kind of service that Allentown does?
I don't know of any 800 service that you can call and get 24-hour local service, that someone will pick up the phone, call you because your system has a problem. And a security system with a problem is like a toothache. It doesn't get better, it only gets worse, and you need to see the dentist right away. Allentown has 24-hour, 7-day-a-week, 365 service.
Now, when you talk about service, I mean, I know for a fact that people just answer the phone that are local, and you have a great response time. What does that mean, response time? I mean, it's not just that somebody should answer the phone.
Well, I like to think we're better than physicians. We call back in less than 15 minutes from the time that you say, I need to talk to an on-call technician. When you talk about response time, I think it's fair to say that no one in the Lehigh Valley, maybe even in the country, has a better response time than Allentown Security Systems Central Station. We're in the single digits. We monitor the time it takes to get a first responder call out to you, and right now it's running around 5 to 6 seconds.
So let's talk about the central station. What is a central station, and what should people look for if they're shopping for a security system when it comes to a central station?
Probably the biggest single factor in selecting a central station is it local? When your system goes into alarm here, it comes to our central station in the building behind me. That central station that's in there has a listing with Underwriter Laboratories called a 2050 CRZM. No one in the country has a higher listing than that central station. What's monitored in that central station and the people that it monitors are the who of the United States of America.
And when it comes to the new technology today, technology is changing rapidly. I know you can control these things from apps in your phone, right?
Absolutely. If you're a smartphone operator, we have an app you can put on there. You can do everything that you can do standing in front of your control pad in your house. You can do from your hotel room in Hong Kong.
So what are we leaving out? What aspect of this should people know? They're looking for a security system, or maybe they have been sold a security system that they're not even sure who they're dealing with. what should be their next step?
The next step would be to call Altronics, because we're more than happy to compete with anybody that's in the business today. We might not be the least expensive, but we are going to be the best.
And you will go to sleep feeling safe and secure, right? That's the whole idea.
I have a 9-year-old, and I protect him with an Altronic security system. And if I worked for another security company, I would want to be monitored here.
So in wrapping it up, final word, what do we want to leave people thinking about? Altronic security, like you said, reputation, longevity, excellent equipment, and great central stations.
Altronics.com, 610-868-8000. We'll do it from there.